Hello and welcome to Queers and Soaps. I'm Eric, joined once again with this one.
Angel. Hi.
We're bringing you some more All My Children, all about.
Erica, Erica, Erica.
Tell me roll the credits and we'll chat. So obviously we see where the kidnapping begins and the
Hmm.
kidnapping aftermath.
Yes.
So we'll tell you when to watch All About Erica Part 7, which is already out, which is what we talked about, the kidnapping, which is going to happen soon. So yeah, these were fun episodes, fun to watch.
Hmm.
I like Erica's chemistry with Olga and Dabney.
Yep.
Very funny. Well, it's kind of not funny for them because they kind of get shit on by Erica, but it's funny for us to watch.
And of course her chemistry with Brooke.
Uh, Off the charts.
Off the
But
chart.
I love a good frenemy enemy thing going on. I love
Hmm.
how they always interconnect them. I feel like they did that through the whole entire series somehow. Like they would have like their own storylines and then intertwine somehow.
Yeah. Like they'll
I
get
always like that.
like like Brooke will be with Mark or Brooke will be with Tom, who was Erica's first husband. Uh
Now, I guess because we're not seeing the whole story, do we know exactly why Brooke and Mark broke up? Was it just because of Gio, or
I
was
think
it because?
Jill, but for some reason in my mind I was also thinking it might be because he was back on his not medications, back on drugs, but I didn't see that in those clips.
Maybe, maybe anybody else out there know? I will have to look into it because I am curious to know why they broke up because they seemed good,
Hmm.
and then all of a sudden they didn't, and I was like, oh.
I was like, oh, wait a minute.
So it picks up with this garden club meeting, which you told me that you heard the garden club ladies. Now you don't know. I didn't know any of the ladies except for Phoebe.
Yeah, I don't. I only know Phoebe, but I know that they continue this.
Okay, so but I mean, we only see it in this, unfortunately, as we
Yeah,
only see Erica, and yeah, mostly Erica, I feel like, and
mostly
some
Erica,
Palmer, Cliff.
and Daisy,
Yeah.
Phoebe, Brooke,
So yeah, I don't know who Robin is, but she comes in and she goes off on one of the ladies.
Hunter
One of the
Tyler.
ladies. Is that her? Because that does
That's
not
Hunter
look like
Tyler
her.
because she had blonde hair at the time. She had like really bad blonde
I
hair.
don't
So
care what color her hair is. That lady did not look like Hunter Tyler.
that was
And that's
Hunter
insane.
Tyler. That was Hunter Tyler. That was that. She was Deborah Moorhart at the time, but she was Hunter Tyler when she married Michael Tyler.
Well, she looked like a totally different lady than me. Because I was even thinking, like,
Yeah.
is I
Comment
was
below.
even,
Tell Eric that that was Hunter Tylo.
I mean, I believe you, I guess. But as I was like
It was
staring at her, and I'm like,
very Hunter Tylo.
wow, she didn't look like that in the '90s, so she must have done some things before then.
I mean,
Um,
I'm not gonna say anything. I a lot of
yeah,
people love Hunter Tylo, including myself. So
I
I can't
know.
say anything that will get me in trouble.
Yeah. We can't talk on how people feel about themselves and what they do that they don't have to do to themselves to make themselves look whatever. But anyway, this Robin goes off on one of the ladies about something we don't really know because we don't really see the storyline. Um, Next scene, we have Erica and Ellen are talking about Jeremy. It's the only time we see Ellen, too.
Yeah.
Eric, Erica says that he's like a guardian angel to her, which he pretty much is. He's there to
Yeah.
like kind of guide her right now. We don't know exactly what until a little bit onward.
Hmm.
Erica tells Adam that she will not go to the premiere of her movie, Raising Cain. He brings up Jeremy and that he had a PI investigate him and that he was a mercenary for hire and all this stuff. Erica doesn't trust what Adam says. Jeremy comes in and he actually admits it to her. Erica's like devastated because they were like friends, which I don't know, I'm so into them. Like I really am like I don't know if it's because they're writing them as friends and it's just like and they're just connect. Like I don't know, they really got me. It's the writing, which I did look up the writer for this. I didn't know if you did as well, but
Wisner
um,
Washington.
the yeah, it was so the executive producer was Jacqueline Babin,
Oh, she was on
and
Love It.
the
Love It, Ivy.
writer was Wisner Washam.
Wisner Washam. Yep. The chat interviewed him. It's one of the most divisive episodes I find because
And
he's
he
really
only wrote for All My Children.
yeah, he wrote for All My Children for the longest time.
Hmm.
Um, funnily enough, I read a long time ago. I read an interview with him for We Love Soaps, and he said, "What did he say?" Somebody asked, "Why did you leave All My Children?" His answer: "I'm going to let you drink because I don't want you to spit it out." Megan McTavish.
Wait, what?
They asked him point blank. I think it was Roger Newcomb or the other guy. I forgot his name. Asked
Mm.
asked him, "Why did you leave All My Children?" His answer point blank was Megan McTavish.
Hmm. Wow, what did she do to him? She fired
I don't
him, or
know. He
he
just said
just quit?
Megan McTavish.
Interesting. I'll have to look more into that. I'm
So
curious.
I look more into that.
Um, where was I? The mercenary baby meaning Jeremy, and that's it. Blah, blah, blah. He was so he says that he was near death, and that's what made him kind of like changed his ways, and he became like a better person, and blah blah blah.
Hmm.
As we all do when we get close to death. We
Yeah.
always say like when we're dying and sick, we're like, "Oh, I'll do better when if I'm better," and then we don't.
No, we
But
don't.
this guy did.
This guy
So he
he
seemed
was
to.
sick.
He found Jimmy Smits and he went
Yeah.
as became an angel, whatever it is.
Jimmy Smits always makes everybody an angel.
Of course. Um, but she sends him packing. She's like, I'm done with you. You're out. Um, Davini and Erica fight over the cover, of course, because now she's mad at Jeremy, so she's got to take it out on everybody.
Hmm.
I'm not happy with the cover. I want it to be this, blah, blah, blah. Adam is happy that he fucked up Erica and Jeremy. He's thrilled. He's laughing about it and all excited. He's saying he wants to bring like Erica down, but we know what his master plan is. Also, we already seen things, so we know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Um, Erica tells Olga about Jeremy's past. Adam tells Audrey. Audrey is like I don't know if she's like the what is it called? That helps the company run things.
No.
Yeah, like a PR. I think she's like PR. She seems like PR. The way she
Mhm.
was talking sounded like PR to me. Not really sure, but Adam tells her, that's Audrey, about Erica not going to the premiere of Raising Cain, and Audrey goes and warns Erica, like, if you don't go, like, it's going to screw up your career. Like, you need to be there. It'll screw up your book sales. It'll screw up whatever you do. So just do it. Um, Olga says she can push the movie in tempo, which is smart. So then that way she doesn't have to go to any other news outlets, whatever. Palmer and Delilah are on worrying about Nina, so we're still going to get new Nina. We do not get new Nina in these episodes
Yeah, not yet.
yet,
I was
but they're
waiting.
talking about it. And of course, Palmer's up to no good,
He always is.
being a dirty dog. He is a dick, but he's so good. He's such a good actor.
He is.
Um, but Adam's a dick too, and I want to
Oh,
kill
yeah,
him too. So, um, Jeremy uh, brings a man into Erica to talk about what they did. Oh yeah, some guy that he worked with in the mercenaries or whatever. I didn't catch his name. Um, she's upset that they're hired killers. Mike died by one, which is why she can't handle this. You know, she tells Jeremy that she hates him, which was so sad. I was like, this is
I
awful.
know.
And he's just like a little puppy. Like I'm like, oh, this poor guy.
Man.
Um, yeah, so she's still not over it. Erica goes to see Mark, and she's an asshole to Brooke because Mark's not there. Brooke and her exchange words, of course. She's like, "Oh, I'm so glad my brother finally left you." Blah blah blah. Dude, like, God, be a little bit nice. Like, be like, I mean, you say one snide remark and leave. Like, that's all you got to do. You're not gonna stay there and be a bitch.
Yeah.
You get what you now.
Nice house.
Now you kind of deserve to get kidnapped.
Mm.
um, she tells Erica that they're living apart. Jeremy and Adam fight about Erica, of course. Erica says that she's going to the premiere. Jeremy warns Adam. He says she will turn to him sooner than later.
Mhm.
Um, Jeremy gets concerned and he calls Erica just to try to be like, listen, like, Adam's going to try to get you or something. Like, he doesn't know exactly what's happening, but he wants to warn her. But of course, she doesn't listen and hangs up on him. Because that's what Erica does. When she's
Yep.
mad at somebody, she's mad. She don't want to see you, talk to you, nothing. Mark goes to see Erica. She says he can stay with her for a while because he has nowhere to stay.
Mhm.
Um, Palmer talks to Sandy about Cliff. So I was confused about this. Sandy is her name, right? Is the secretary or not secretary the nanny?
Yeah, I think so.
Sandy, right? Sorry. Um, she defends him, and I guess he wants her to seduce Cliff. Is what I got from it, but I'm
Mm.
not 100% sure. Um, I guess he thinks that she can. Erica and Mark are out to dinner. Brooke and Gilles are there, which I thought Gilles was long gone. He
I
keeps
thought he was
coming
long
back.
gone too. I was
He
like, oh,
keeps taking
how
off.
are you doing?
Yeah, like he takes off, comes back, takes off, comes back.
Hmm.
He asks Erica to dance. Adam and Stuart are around. They talk about Erica, of course. Nothing major there. I guess just that Adam is trying to get back Erica. Um, Adam wants Brooke to do the interview with Erica. She says sure, but she doubts that she will talk to her.
Hmm.
Which, of course, because Erica's always a monster bitch to you. Um, Erica gets an outfit at Myrtle's. I think she got an outfit. I know she was there, like with clothes like on, and there was. I'm assuming because I don't
Yeah,
think
she's
they
sitting
mentioned it.
around the mirror.
Yeah. Um,
The mirror.
Eric Erica says that she would do an interview with anyone but Brooke, but then actually agrees to do it. She's like, fine, whatever.
It's fine,
I
whatever.
love how they always force them together. It's so funny. But as we see later on, it was like a ruse or whatever. Um, Adam says he will come and pick her up or whatever for the thing. She's like, no, I'm going to the premiere with Mark. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Um, Greg comes by. We get to see Greg. He photographs Erica. I'm surprised I didn't write him out sooner because I'm like, well, I guess he might have
Yeah.
had a different storyline and just kind of like disintertwined with Erica.
Yeah.
They talk about Jenny him dying and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, and that's all we got on that. And then I guess I guess they don't have like what happened to Erica, like because we never really get to see her get kidnapped.
Yeah, so we didn't see the premiere, we didn't see the plane crash, and we didn't see him kidnap Erica initially.
Yeah. So like yeah, so then like if you go back to our podcast all about Erica part 7, that is when we talk about when she was kidnapped. And now we have clips or no, this is post that. So you want to stop us now, go to part 7, listen to that and come back, put us back on,
Hmm.
and this is where we're at. So Erica and Jeremy I guess they had reconciled when he went to save her on the island. Um,
Yeah, with that French music.
oh, it comes back soon. I
I
was
was
like,
like, I don't have time for this.
I watched every painful second. Um, Erica and Jeremy talk about Adam. Jeremy is like, you'll feel different in the morning. Like, seems like he's okay with, what had happened. Erica's like, I can't just get over being kidnapped. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, he's This man is like this forgiving, where he's like, you gotta forgive. Like this is just how it is. Like I'm like, dude, give it like a day for frick's
Yeah,
sake.
give her a
Whatever.
day. Like, just
Seriously. The woman was just kidnapped and like tormented by this man. But whatever. Mark calms Erica down. She tries to get a hold of Jeremy, and he ended up leaving. So I don't know if he left because she was upset, and I guess he knew that Mark was there, so he just was like good, with leaving her. Otherwise, I don't think he would have left. Um, Brooke shows up to question Erica about her being missing. This was fun as well. Um, Erica does not want to give her the story. She's like, "Oh no, you're not going to get my story." She's like, "I could do my own story in my magazine and whatever."
mm-hmm.
Ross comes by Erica's and tells um, her that Adam has to have some kind of surgery, like he hurt his head or something.
Well, he has a mass
Um,
in his head.
he has a what in his head?
Mass. MASS.
Oh, a mass. Oh, is
Tumor.
it from like when he got hit or whatever, or when he fell?
Yeah, I think that's what Ross said. Yeah, that it could have been
Okay.
fell or went, or could have been from the plane crash. It could have been from that we didn't see. Could have been from what was it? The yeah, it could have been from the fight, or could have been from something else.
Mm. And she doesn't care. Because he just kidnapped her and put her through an ordeal. So she's just like, sorry, Ross, like I don't care
Sorry,
right now. Like I'm sorry for you, but I really don't, I'm out. Jeremy is still MIA. Gilles is still around. He and Erica talk about um like being in danger, like he likes doing dangerous things like climbing buildings and shit, and he's like, think you liked being kidnapped on that island. I'm like, what? I don't think she did, but all right. She's like, no. I didn't. Jeremy finally comes back. It's hard for her to forgive after going through this ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy tells Erica he is leaving. He's got to move on. He says he's been there. He's been lying to her since he got there. He was sent by his superior to like watch over her to protect her. Um, he wanted him to watch her because Mike saved his life. Um, Olga says she talks to Erica, and she's like, I think he loves you.
Mm-hmm.
And Erica's like, no, he doesn't. He's just another man, and he's just leaving. Whatever. I don't really care. She kind of snaps out on her. Um, Jeremy comes to say goodbye to Erica. She kind of gives him the cold shoulder.
Yeah.
Phoebe and Brooke talk. This was interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Phoebe confronts Brooke about neglecting her daughter Laura,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's like, "Oh, I'm not neglecting her. I would never do that." But then she goes on a trip with Gio on
Yeah.
vacation, like literally the second after, and like the second after, like asks her to babysit. I'm like, what?
What?
Like what? Yeah. Uh, so I'm like, so I guess Brooke. I always thought like Brooke was like the good one. I mean, I guess out of Erica and Brooke, she's the good one, but at the same time, she is neglecting her child, I guess,
Yeah.
because I don't know. I feel like if I were accused of that, I would never just leave them right there. I'd be like, nope, I'm staying home right now. Like, you know what I mean?
I
You
mean,
don't have to go away with this man.
I guess that's why what happens to her daughter happens to her daughter.
Mm. So yeah, Brooke and Jill go away together, and she talks Phoebe into watching the baby. Erica walks in. Who's Laura's dad?
Tom Cudahy.
Okay.
Yeah, so her name is Laura Cudahy.
Erica walks into a photo shoot and poops on it. She's like, it's like I guess it looks like a Christmas photo shoot. She's like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like you, and I don't whatever. She doesn't want anything. Olga tries to shell Erica out. She goes off on Dabney. Like she just hates everybody right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she admits to Olga, while Olga tries to chill her out, she admits that she thought that Jeremy was like Mike, but he's not. She thought he was in love with Jeremy. She's saying she's not.
Hmm.
So she's still like coming into her feelings, I guess. And she's confused because now she was hit with a lot of news. And he saved her. Like, there's a lot going on with poor Erica.
Yeah.
Um, Olga says that he loved her too. Erica sees, is it like a stone? I don't know what that was.
I think it was
A
like
coin? A stone
coin,
coin?
stone, maybe like a piece
Doesn't
of
it look like a
jewelry.
doesn't it look like a stone key? I was like, whatever. There's some kind of thing on her desk. And then cue the French song.
Ah,
And
oui.
we get a montage of her and Jeremy again.
Which is the same montage from that point. So you didn't. That's why I skipped it because I was like, it's the same montage. Like, come on.
Right? I'm like, has he been there that long to get two montages? But yeah, it was the same one.
It's the same exact montage.
Yeah.
Little clouds around it.
Phoebe and Wallingford are on their wait, what? Their niece likes
Hillary.
Tad. Hillary likes Tad, I guess.
Yeah.
And then he calls for Hillary. She's she says like no or whatever and hangs up on him. I'm like, okay, what's going on with that? Because we're getting like tidbits of these stories, so I don't know what's happening.
Hmm.
Palmer tells a lady that he will pay for her. I mean, what? That he will pay. What does Palmer tell this lady? Because I can't make out what I said here.
Forgot what he said. You're
Toward
like
the end, in the
minutes ago.
it's the end of it.
Yeah, so it's
Palmer
very.
tells the lady he will pay her to something. Daisy comes in.
Did it have to do with
Cliff.
Nina?
Who was it?
Did it have to do with Nina?
Probably.
Hmm. You think it was
Cliff
a
calls.
doctor?
Cliff calls trying to get Sandy. Sandy goes to Cliff and says, "There's something you got to know," and that's all I got.
Okay.
I have Mrs. Gurney. Is that the lady?
I think that's the lady, yeah.
I am maybe. I don't know. So I guess this will maybe play out on the next set of clips because I have no idea what's happening. So I'm guessing Nina's gonna come soon, and maybe we'll get more of like Palmer and Daisy. At first, I thought Daisy name was Delilah because we're watching One Life to Live, and I'm getting confused. I'm like, no, that's One Life to Live is Delilah. Daisy is on All My Children.
No, because it's Daisy, because they always play the song Daisy when she comes on.
That's what made me think of it. As he said that, and I was like, great, Daisy, Daisy. Not that Delilah song because that was way later in the
Yeah.
thousand. um, so yeah, this was a fun set of clips. I feel Erica. I feel her pain.
Hmm.
I don't feel her stuff against Brooke. I still don't understand why she's such an asshole to Brooke, but I guess it goes deeper in the history than we're at.
Hmm.
So she just holds a grudge against her because she's been like that even in. I feel like she might have been worse in the stuff we watched when Erica was in prison and stuff. She was
Yeah.
kind of more of an asshole to Brooke.
Mentioned why Brooke was in jail. It seemed like she was wrapped into something with an ex.
Oh,
So remember
really?
in prison? Like they mentioned that Brooke was in prison.
Right.
It seemed like she got wrapped into something because like the woman was like, "Oh my gosh, your niece." No, it was who was it? Phoebe that mentioned it. Like, "Oh my gosh, your niece is some like degenerate," and then she's like, "No, it was just something she got wrapped up in."
So she was actually in prison
She was
and
actually,
not
yeah,
not like undercover in prison.
no,
I know. I wish we had episodes, like full episodes of these things.
Hmm.
Hopefully we do one of these days. I'll have to look and see what's out there. But it was a good set of clips. I enjoyed them. I was
Me too.
only going to watch like an hour the one night and then another hour today, but I watched it all last night because I really thought I was into it. So I'm like, it's all good. But what did you feel?
I really like them. I can't wait for Natalie, of course, because uh, in this
No.
in these episodes, as of the recording of this, we did watch Erica and Dimitri's wedding, and that was Natalie's one of Natalie's last episodes, but it was a different Natalie.
Yeah. I thought Natalie was coming soon, but I guess there's enough turmoil with Erica and Jeremy right now that they don't need her.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm guessing once if they get back together, I'm guessing that's when Natalie will come.
Yeah,
I forget where we're at. I want to say we're in like August, September of '85.
it is August. Hold on, let me double check. Oh, never mind. That was. I think we might be in August. I think.
Yeah, I think we're in August because we were in June a little bit ago, and I'm gonna say like the kidnapping storyline was in the summer mainly,
Hmm.
and it was pretty quick.
Yeah, it was
It
quick.
was only like over a weekend, which is why I guess nobody really cared that much. Because you would
Yeah,
think Mona would have been like upset. We did get to see Mona and Erica fight. Did we talk about that? I forget.
yeah. We didn't talk about that. Eric.
Mona Mona was trying to be like, Erica, don't go or whatever. She was trying to talk her out of it.
Hmm.
Um, it's always fun to see her fight with her mama.
Yeah,
Um, all right. If that's all you got, we can wrap this one up.
yeah. Just a quick thing. I do like that Mona comes. Like I. It just hit me that Erica's not in Pine Valley proper. She's in New York City.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why it took me this long to realize this, but I like that Mona just comes up there and is
It's
supportive to her
it's
daughter.
hard. It's hard because like we're only watching clips, number one. Everybody's always around. You know what I mean? Like Erica's with Brooke, so how's she always like constantly between New
Yeah,
York? It
like
just
she's like
doesn't.
yeah, because New York City from this area is like 2 hours away, but they make it seem like
Right.
it's just like hop, skip, jump from like I guess the city to the suburbs, which that's not true for New York for people in Pennsylvania.
And we are watching clips, so we don't know how these episodes are. So is Erica like on the train one day, and then the next day she's just there and fighting with Brooke, and then back on the train? Like I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I never know where Erica is.
Yeah, I wonder when they decided not to get rid of New York as like the secondary setting.
I guess, yeah, I guess it was just, I don't know, maybe people were just confused, or maybe it was just her storyline for, a
Yeah,
year or
because she's been in
so.
New York for a while though. She's been in New York since we started watching these clips.
True. Very
Yeah,
true.
yeah, because well, when did we start? Like 80, what was it, 84, 83?
'83, I think,
Yeah,
was the one murder.
yeah,
So yeah, there's a good amount of clips, and it's all on YouTube if you want to join us in watching and then, talking about it, where you can comment here. Or just
yeah,
listen to us talk about it. That's fine too. Whatever you want to do.
yeah. You can watch it. Yeah, it's under the YouTube channel Hamilton Bernique. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but the clips are in like maybe 15-minute increments because it was a time on YouTube where you couldn't load anything above a certain time.
Yeah.
So that's why it's clips and not like full episodes.
And if you love Susan Lucci and you love Erica, this man does too, because it's all clips of her and it's mainly her storyline. So it's fun to watch. And it's fun because I never seen any '80s stuff really, besides the Daytime to Remember stuff.
Yeah.
So it's all good. All right, thanks for joining us this week. Subscribe, like, and comment. Follow us on all the socials. Join our Patreon where we do a bunch of live watches, a bunch of things. Are you doing an All My Children episode
we
on Patreon?
we did yesterday.
No, aren't you doing one for your New Year's?
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yes, I will be doing an All My Children episode for that.
Which episode did you pick?
I told you it was just the one where Tad dies.
What did you tell them? Did
I
you
mean,
tell the listeners?
yeah. Well, it's where Tad dies in 1990.
So where Ted
Oh, I'm sorry,
dies.
quote unquote dies. Billy Clyde's the one that dies, even though now it's in quotes because 2013 reboot. But I don't believe that.
So we're going
I don't
to
really think of that as canon to me, but you guys can think of it
so
as
we're
canon.
going to watch that one and comment on our Patreon in January. So join our Patreon. $3 for daytime, $6 for everything, primetime and daytime. And have a good one, everyone. Bye.
Bye.